Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aquarius October 20th, 2024. Today's energies find you gravitating to more absorbing or soulful activities. You tend to appreciate more intimate moments and subtle discoveries today. Still, you can also feel much enthusiasm and ambition for meeting your goals, and this kind of motivation feels great. Your passion for more freedom and movement or leadership can ultimately lead you to do something special, unique, and enterprising. Later today, watch for a tendency to put yourself on the defensive. Temporarily, you are not at your decision-making best. Make it your goal to gain a stronger sense of your capabilities rather than focus too much on restrictions. Your planetary ruler, sweet Venus, is making newfound tracks in the skies above Libra. As Venus transits your solar house of communication and short-distance travel until November 11, 2024, you'll notice a faster pace of life. Interactions and your daily routine should feel more spontaneous, exuberant, and fun. Also, regardless of whether you are single or attached, romance will blossom when you are out of town, whether that is in nearby destinations, on a road trip, or taking a short flight to a destination close to home. Last, with Venus jazzing up this sector, you will notice that your words, ideas, and thoughts are absolutely irresistible, mesmerizing, and enlightening to everyone that you meet. You deserve more. Changes in your work life could impact your finances, as the Moon in Taurus opposes Mercury in Scorpio and sextiles Saturn retrograde in Pisces. Currently, you might be experiencing a shift in your daily work activities. Your job could change, especially if you are looking for something new. Before anything else changes, inquire about the financial opportunities available in your current professional position. It never hurts to ask about a raise or promotion. If that is not available, do not be afraid to talk about finances in job interviews or with new potential clients. There is a lot to be said for getting some exercise in before you get to work in the morning. Communication difficulties tend to fly by the wayside for those who jog before work, get in a pre-dawn workout, or even just walk to work. Take your body seriously and you will notice the effects in your personal and professional life. With today's cosmic climate, it's a good time to negotiate these key NDS of commitments with yourself. Work, responsibility, and decision-making on a regular basis. This is the program for the days coming up. However, some surprises are in store for you as well, including some unknowns and obstacles that you will overcome successfully. Change your mindset, take advantage of opportunities and keep cool. You will then rapidly benefit from the positive vibrations. Until then, pay more attention to your family and friends and stop running away as you usually do from your responsibilities, most notably in your sentimental life. At an opportune moment, just as the full moon in your relationship sector concludes its influence by addressing any imbalances between your personal and relationship needs, Venus makes a timely return to your communication sector. After spending less than 48 hours here earlier this year, Venus embarks on her second mission in 2023 to articulate the desires of your heart and relationships. The issues highlighted by the moon over recent days can now be effectively communicated through Venus's presence. It is just before the moon leaves your relationship sector and with your emotional responses still running high after yesterday's full moon that Venus, the planet of love, makes a timely return to your communication sector. For days after Mercury, the planet of communication left Libra, Venus returns to begin the next step, which is to focus more exclusively on giving your heart and your relationships a voice. Our eyes in the sky. Today's astrological energy offers a wonderful opportunity to navigate emotionally intense conversations with grace, wisdom, and understanding. As the moon in grounded Taurus opposes Mercury in deep, transformative Scorpio, you might find yourself drawn into a conversation that feels heavier than usual, one that could reveal hidden emotions, long-held secrets, or stir up feelings of power dynamics. These conversations can feel a little intimidating, like stepping into uncharted emotional territory. But don't worry. This is actually a beautiful chance for growth, healing, and deeper connection, as long as you approach the situation with an open heart and a calm mind. We've all been in those situations where emotions run high and it's so easy to let frustration take over. Maybe you found yourself in a heated conversation where, before you know it, words slipped out that you didn't really mean, and later you're left thinking, why did I say that? It's something we've all experienced, especially when the conversation involves sensitive topics or unspoken feelings. But today's energy offers you a chance to change that dynamic. Instead of reacting impulsively or letting someone's words trigger you, take a moment to breathe and find common ground. This is the perfect time to really listen, to see things from the other person's perspective, and to approach the situation with empathy. When we choose to respond with empathy and understanding, rather than irritation or defensiveness, something truly powerful happens. Not only do we diffuse the tension, but we also create a space for deeper connection and mutual respect. Conversations that might have otherwise turned into disagreements or power struggles can transform into meaningful exchanges that foster growth. Think of it this way: when we lead with kindness and patience, even in the face of challenging conversations, we send out a ripple of harmony that positively impacts everyone involved. Have you ever noticed how much more smoothly things go when you approach a situation with a calm, open heart? This is your reminder that you have the power to turn potentially difficult conversations into opportunities for clarity, understanding, and even healing. Whether you're having a deep conversation with a loved one, a tricky discussion with a colleague, or even engaging in some much-needed self-reflection, because, let's be real, sometimes the toughest conversations are the ones we have with ourselves. Today's cosmic energy is here to support you. Take a deep breath, ground yourself in the present moment, and approach these discussions with the intention of finding understanding rather than being right. You'll find that your relationships, whether personal or professional, will benefit immensely from this thoughtful, compassionate approach. On a more practical note, today's alignment is also a great time to tackle any lingering financial matters. Is there something you've been avoiding when it comes to your finances? Maybe there's a bill that's been sitting on your desk for a little too long, or perhaps you've been meaning to revisit your budget or rethink your savings plan. With Venus moving into optimistic Sagittarius, today's energy supports wrapping up these loose ends with confidence and clarity. It's the perfect day to organize your financial world and set yourself up for success in the months to come. And don't worry if you're not a financial expert, this isn't about making drastic changes overnight. It's about taking small, thoughtful steps towards securing your future. Even something as simple as reviewing your spending habits, setting aside a little extra for savings, or getting ahead on a bill can give you a sense of empowerment and peace of mind. Have you been feeling a little overwhelmed by financial tasks lately? Now is the perfect time to tackle them head-on, with the support of today's grounding energy.